This is the first, the statistics question of the June exam. Let's just start it. The easiest 2 marks, or 3, or whatever it is marks there is finding the cumulative frequency. And all you do is add these numbers up. Between 0 and 5 minutes, there's a frequency of 34 people that completed a task. And right the next region, that's less than 10 minutes. You take the 34 and 45 and you add them together, you get 79. So 79 people were less than 10. And then you add 98 is the next region between 15 and 10, and that adds up. 79 is 98 is 177. Then you add 43, then you add 7, then you add 3, and it all adds up. All these numbers add up to 233. So 230 people were part of this survey, this data, whatever. So that's your first marks. Now it says construct an Ogive curve. They give you a nice graph, a nice table to work with. Mine, I took it from a little bit different, but it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 on the bottom. And here, I forget what the numbers are for you. They're a little better than this. Actually, I left a number out here. I'm going to put it in. Let's say, oops, that didn't work very nice. I'm going to put it in. And this number here is rate 50. So you've got a scale that goes up to 230 on this side. And now how do you make an Ogive curve? Well, all you got to remember, and this is the convention for our exams, maybe this country, but the way we have to do it, is we go to the endpoint 5. And we put a mark by the cumulative total below 5. Well, that's 34. So you go to 5, and you go about where you think 34 would be. And so I figure it's right about here in my scale, but you can read it off on yours. There's 5 and 34. And you should put 0 and 0, 0 as well on the other side. Then you go to 10, and go to it's a cumulative frequency curve, the Ogive curve. So you go 10, and then where you think about 79 is. And then you go to 15, and it goes with 177. You see you're graphing these numbers. 15 along this way, that's the time taken in minutes, and you go all the way up to 177. And then 20 goes with 20, there's the endpoint, goes with 220, 25 goes with 227, 30 goes with 230. You get all these dots. Now, I'm not so good on the computer with connecting these in a nice curve. You have to connect them in a nice curve. And that's how you get the first 2 questions, the first 2 marks. 5 or 6 marks, I think it is. Then they ask you a few basic questions here. The first one, how many people were tested completing the task? Well, this is the number of people. 230 is the total, so that 230 is how many people took the test. Now, how many people took less than 15 minutes? Well, there's 15 minutes, and you're looking right here at 15 minutes. 177 were less than 15, this total here. So there it is. 177 people took less than 15 minutes. You don't have to look in the graph. You can just read it off here. Now, I'm going to make a separate video for determining the median, upper and lower quartiles, and then making a box and whisker diagram out of them.